just
Yeah,
like a
200,
placeholder. Things can change in the blink of an eye when players don't feel as comfortable. But we look at our team international, Yapko, Muzz, and Rise. Not too many changes going on around them. They get their drop spot
Oh my god, why are
and
they
they have a
filming
lot of space to loot up early on in this game, grab their materials, their loot, and if they don't like what they have in terms of heals, they can always fish for it as well.
Yeah, that is true. This is a wonderful drop spot. Huge location that they have all to themselves. It does beg the question, like, why would someone give away that much territory? But here's the fight that I'm most interested in today, how things are going to perform here. You really have to give super credit to Noah W Plays, DC, and Chaos Gaming. They
Are you watching
a
Clix or the
phenomenal
Fortnite thing?
qualifier,
I'm watching the Fortnite.
just kind of leading into it, really shining
I think
in the
Clix
form
might
of
have a larger
consistency points
delay.
and making end games. And then you have Oliver OG. He's only
Hey,
gotten
what
better
are
over the
you?
years,
Where are they at?
slowly, really
It
working
just showed
hard
all
and
the
have
players
earned
that,
himself a spot
whatever,
amongst
we're
the
hopeful.
best. This will be a very
Oh,
interesting
well, Clix is
clash
like just jumped
because,
out the bus.
as you
so,
know,
yeah.
most
Oh,
teams that
it's
get
really
contested
delayed then.
don't perform well overall.
Yeah, and it looks like they're just taking a slower approach. And I like how you mentioned their top spots and consistency. In Group 3, this was first and second place on that consistency leaderboard, earning their spot here. And they're taking a much slower, more strategic approach to the overall off-spawn fight. In fact, it looks like Oliver OG, Skater, and Dash are able to keep hopeful heights for themselves and kind of push Noah, DC, and Chaos off.
The way
towards
people
the
already did,
outskirts,
what?
Which isn't too bad for Noah and his trio because there is a lot of loot that you can still gather for out there. So it's not a done deal just yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, there are benefits of having the outskirts, especially if a team was contemplating smashing on South.
Holy
and
cow, it's
trying to
so
get a little third party
laggy.
going. But over at the Canyon Crossing, it does seem like this fight might be looking to break out. A little different here for 20, Void and Broken, who, of course, kind of inched their way on in. It seems like Power Police and Listen, they'll have a bit of a better,
I think it
would
might
say,
be the
standing
entire
so far,
Fortnite
given that they
server's
have a lot
lagging,
more
'cause
shields
Clix
working.
is
but
on 4% packet
again,
loss.
this is the finals lobby. Notice how slow things are going right now, right? Everyone kind of pacing themselves here.
So it wasn't just
really
me.
looking to get situated before they make a move.
Yeah, it looks like
I
they're
can
all
just kinda
lagging.
feel the energy right now, Monster. I know we're kind of at home, but if we were in a stadium, I could feel the crowd erupt just for watching and being
Thank
able
God
to
it
see
wasn't
this
just
team
me.
right here. This is a chance for Peterbot to
Freaking Trevor-
really
I mean,
recreate history.
Clix
and
isn't
for
on
Cold as
700
well.
ping,
He
but-
has 2 years worth of major one
Gage just came in
victories
my
along with his former duo
chat and said
Acorn,
Click
and this
is
is
winning.
his chance to go 3 straight years, Monster,
Gage, he
while
said
winning
Click.
major one, and that's something I feel like
Gage,
very
bro,
few
get the flip
players,
out the chat.
individual, can say they
He
can
said
achieve.
earlier he was on
And to
1,100
put it
ping.
into perspective, when you think
Steady.
of Peterbot's dominant reign, the fact that Cold was
I
able
was
to
almost on 1,000
have
ping.
the entire community
I
still
was
keep
almost
him
on
in
a steady
discussion
1,000 ping.
and not just look at Peterbot as the one-man army, right, running things on NA, really puts things into perspective of how good Cold
Of course,
really
Fortnite already
is.
blazing
Here's another team that
Peterbot.
is actually looking to do big things here today. Rapid Bolts and Kanata.
They have been the whole time.
We really didn't
Sub,
highlight
yo,
too much.
shout
I
out
should
to
say,
JC. Thank you.
coming into things, how Kanata was kind of thrown into this team, right?
Yep.
Originally, this was not his
That he
first
did.
choice, but he has ended up here, and so far he has managed to make things work.
Yeah, and there was a big question mark over the dedication of Bolts and Rapid for quite some
Dude,
time.
this is about to be
Are
a
they
pain
gonna
in the
focus
butt.
on getting this
Yeah.
win? They have a lot of other things going on in
I
their
wonder
life,
if
and
they're
I think
actually
when Kanata
lagging.
came over, yeah, there might
I
have been a little
think
bit of
no,
a
they're
speed bump, but
definitely
since then,
Clix
they've been-
Clix is
they're
getting
metal
packet loss.
to the metal and
Is he
just
complaining
taking
about it?
off, and you already you've seen Images
Yeah.
visuals and braids.
He's saying
rotating
it's
over towards Foxy
servers,
Floodgate.
so-
This isn't the contested fight
So
we
I
thought
think
we were going to
everybody's
see,
getting it.
but a couple of weeks ago, Monster, this
Shout
was
out
a
to the big
contested
pro.
fight on the drop map. Bucky, Okus, and Craze versus
W
Visuals, Braid, and a
subs.
minute. I don't know what
Rotate
caused them to switch up their
1,000
drop spot over to the Rainbow Fields, but you can see it's already working out
Yeah,
for
once
them.
we get to
and they're
100
returning
once
back
we
to
get
the
to
spot because
1,000,
this mountain
that'll
towards
be
Foxy
awesome for
Floodgate
Fortnite.
is one
Like,
of
we
the
can do
best
customs
mountains you
and
can
stuff.
get because it's close
I'll
to
be
the
once
center
I
of
get
the zone,
customs, I'll
and
be
no
able to put
matter
out
where
so
the
much
zone
more
pulls, you
content.
got perfect rotation for it.
Use
Yeah,
code
and
SPEC
already
chat.
they're kind of winning the
Not
drop
yet.
here, but look
Oh,
at
yeah, I'll
this.
get a code then.
huge clash going down
Pretty
right
cool.
now. Zeus
I got
already
you,
in the
bro.
scramble here.
Bro,
Team's
Zeus is
extremely
17
hurt.
HP.
However, they have the advantage given that they got
Who?
a couple of eliminations
Zeus.
so far. Can they get the full
don't
finish
know
here to
who
have
that
Siphon
is.
kick in is the real question.
There's- I
As
think
the
there's
other
quite a
teams
few
are now
random
looking to
teams.
collapse in.
There's a
It
huge
does seem like
fight.
they get just that.
Yeah, this was that crowd
Where?
in Magic Moss's
Uh,
fight. It's
Magic
the teams towards the
Mossage?
outskirts moving their
Well,
way in, but you
Mosses?
see
It's like right outside of it.
Chimp, Skittles, Victor
Mosses.
V, they're
Dude, there's like
closing in.
5 or
This one's
6
getting a
teams,
little
I
bit
think.
messy. And Possessed,
1,
Ralphie
2,
Diego plays
wow.
a team that qualified through the groups
There's
out of
4 teams,
consistency
4
while
teams.
being surprise
3 or 4.
contested as well. So this is a situation I feel like they're all
I
too
think
familiar with.
that might be
Very
like,
interesting that all of these
like-
northern teams have decided to collapse just
Yeah,
here
4
by the
teams.
pump power.
Other
If you
teams
look at
rolling
the
in for, like,
drop map,
Surge and stuff.
These teams have their own mini battles happening,
Yeah.
and it seems like their strategy strategy
Everybody's,
was to
like,
rotate
almost
into
full
one another,
health, though.
but instead it caused a huge
There's one person
combination
that's at like
of a
probably
fight
like 30 or
going down
40
right now.
HP.
You can see Victor V's
Express,
trio
I
just
don't know.
lurking on the outskirts right now, trying to see where they can kind of get in on this battle as everyone's sort of slowing down, looking to really recover here, if you want to call it that. But still, very limited information, I would say, for Victor V and the rest of his trio as far as how many teams truly are here. I don't think they really realize.
Yeah, there's what, 3 teams directly in that position, maybe even a 4th scattered around, and then they would be the 5th. And I like how slow they're
12
actually
people are
taking this
already
approach
dead.
because
Bro,
now they're
someone has
giving
a glitch
themselves
where they
so many
aren't stopping
options.
shooting.
They're not directly in
Like,
the
it's
fight.
just
They don't
showing
have
that
to
they're
worry
constantly
about a
shooting,
team just
but they
turning it
aren't.
on and kind of trying to burn them down in a couple of
Oreo,
split seconds.
FN,
So they
and
can kind of
Joji
position
are the 2
themselves,
teams
farm
that-
up,
or 2
wait for the
teams that are
action
Dude,
to break
all the
out,
teams
and
are
then
close
finally
together.
make their move. They're not kind of forcing their hand here. And you got to imagine that's got to be
Because
the
everybody's trying to get
experience that we've
Surge.
seen at a particularly Chimp and
Yeah.
Skittles with the amount of finals appearance they have, and then Victor V continuously learning and growing from all his teammates.
Well, one thing's for certain, the more early game clashes that go down like this without eliminations, the surge damage threshold will
Little
begin to
40
rise very quickly. This can cause cascading problems for the rest of the lobby. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Cooper Video and Sphinx right now looking to base up amongst one another. They've rotated somewhat into Oliver OG's team, who came straight out of the Hopeful Heights. And so far, nothing big has come out of this.
They haven't
However,
even showed
they
Clix
have
yet.
wasted a fair amount of material, couple of Void Oni masks, so you can
Well,
see that
Clix has
Cooper,
more
Video, and
viewers
Sphinx
than
might have been
all
caught off
the
guard here.
entire Fortnite channel.
Yeah, and you can kind of see what Vivid was talking
Really?
about, a
How
slower
many viewers
approach
does
to
he
the
have?
game plan in
There's
terms of collecting the
28,000.
surge. They want to make sure that every
They have
rotation that they
16K.
make, they're not getting caught
La-
off guard by a
and
lot of these
Major
teams,
3
even if
last
that
year,
means
he
letting
peaked at
one of
like
these teams
100,000.
overtake them on
That's
that
insane.
rotation.
On Twitch.
With
It's
the
like
zone
those
slowly,
numbers
surely
haven't
starting
been
beginning
for
to
a
close in. They're
Fortnite
gonna have
stream
to make their
since
way
like the
forward, and
chapter
since they
1 phase.
realize every single team that's currently positioned around them, they're feeling comfortable, just taking their time, going step by step. You see, they're not just trying to beeline it to the zone itself.
Nice shots there by Ronin Dash as they start to back out. Another team rotating from the outskirts. Curly from the Pump Power as well, playing nice and steadily.
Where is
Meanwhile,
Clix?
we get a little update
On the
here for
map.
Bugha of Even Threats now.
He's like
Seems like they're collapsing in on a third
in
party.
between
onto a
Lost
team that
Lake
was fighting
and
here.
something else. Like
Well, Shots
north
giving
to
them the details.
northwest.
So they know something's
He's
going
in
on
like
down
that
low. Little did they know the
water
fight's already
area, but like
finished.
it's
Brain's
not deep
visuals and
enough
Vanish come out on top.
to swim.
Yeah.
Swim.
Yeah, basically kind of take it down. 2 members of Bucky, Okus, and Craze.
And they're
They're
just,
just kind of
getting surge
waiting
now.
right above them, and it's just a very, very hard situation for Bugha of Even Threats. They can't necessarily drop down there and try to go on the offensive because they
Bugha's
don't
camping.
know. There's so many nooks and crannies where those players can hide
Like
down
Big
below,
Bugha?
so they're just waiting
Big
for that
Bugha?
moment.
Uh-oh,
They heard the
Clix is-
fight
Clix is
finish.
fighting
Hopefully
us.
they come back up the zip line, and that's where they try to strike. But as time continues to pass, they got to realize that its timing is wasted right now, just waiting for that team. So they're just kind of positioning themselves on this mountain that I talked about early on in the game.
What a huge awareness check for them to know.
They
wait, we
weren't actually
can't
camping.
Just
They were
give
just
away
sitting
our
outside of a
tower. And the
spot
call
waiting
was
for
correct.
someone.
You have Curly and crew
Yep.
inching their way up
Everybody's
right now,
looking for
getting
Surge
ever
at
so
the
closely. Soneto, Scare, Veer, a huge team to come out of the qualification. I believe it was week 2. They played so well, consistent, and just kind of appeared on our radars out of nowhere as a team to look out for. They've only gotten better.
Bro, there's
as the
already a
months
fight
gone by.
in
Right
Storm.
now, they're going up against the Vets of Edgy, Bila, and Quanti, who have come in on the skin of their teeth. How do we think this is going to shake up?
Now, I think it's going to be a big shakeup
A
here
low
for a lot of
forward
these
tag.
teams because this is one of those rotations
Because
that
Evan
you kinda
playing-
saw, and
playing
we
like a
talk
bro
about
player
Peterbot going south. Both of these
and, like,
teams
FNCS
are kind of
stuff
meeting in the middle. One
teaches
went
you
south,
that
one
zone
went
is your
north. They're trying to
friend.
take the slow approach, and they really get caught off guard by this exchange. You see an empty slot on Soneto, material being
players
missed. This
will-
isn't one situation they want to
Like,
be
I'm
in,
pretty
but
sure
whoever
Clix
wins this
was
trio will
in
have a
Major
huge
3. Clix was
refresh
in
and
zone
really give
for
themselves
so
surge
long.
and
Like, you have
positioning
no
for the zone.
idea how many
Well, they've been
rotates they did
thinking
in zone.
very similarly for their rotates as they
Are you
kind of
streaming?
found themselves
Insane.
You
collapsed
watching
here on the
FNCS? I
outskirts
am.
inside the storm. Plenty to work with Scarce and
Gee, how could you tell,
loadout
man?
here as far as sustainability is concerned. And I like how they're playing these side angles. Scare's got the perfect angle right now to really put the pressure up onto Quanti and Edgy right here from the low ground. They have to be careful. There it is. They're going to go in and get with one another, make sure they cap off their HP, keep their shields nice and up
The
for
big
the
Clix
battle.
is
And
winning,
there goes the
probably.
three-way split once again, all looking for separate
Hopefully.
angles right now. It's exactly how you want to
Yeah, for real.
kind of
I
keep
agree with that
control
guy.
of a three-way fight.
Yeah, just continue to just kind of suffocate them, sandwich them little by little, take away their options, their space, and you see
don't know
Soneto
why
trying to
I'm
back up the heel, but the
not
pressure is
mod on my
on, the
chat.
break into the box, and they take him down. He's going to be the first one dropped out of this fight, but
No, you
Bylog
are.
quick to follow, bringing it down to a 2v2.
I swear
Quanti
I
and
was. I
Edgy
think it
trying
might
to
have been
survive, and it
Unbelievable,
looks like
so
Quanti
actually.
has no choice but to try to
Oh, yeah,
disengage.
she was,
Edgy goes
for sure.
down as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
A
you're the
mistake that
standard
looked to
moderator
lock
for
them
this
the
channel.
rest of game 1.
Scare Veer
What's
clutch it
moderator
up,
FAQ?
and although they lost Soneto, they do find themselves 2 eliminations and plenty of
Don't
damage
ban
Get
here.
a timeout
anyone unless they
sometime.
say.
Talk about a team
Wait,
that you have to
Unbelievable
put
just
respect
invited
on.
me.
And I
Should
gotta
I add
say,
it to the
I'm
call?
very impressed for them to
Sure.
have won that battle
Invited you
there.
on
Hold
Fortnite?
up, yeah.
But the
Yeah,
fight's
hold
not
up.
over. This
I'ma
is just
call the
game
group
number
chat.
1 right here.
Okay.
Teams are going to be learning how the games are going to sort of unfold, where players have decided that they're going to make their strategies, their rotates, fish for surge. So we're going to see much more of that as the day continues. Meanwhile, Sphinx, Cooper, and Vidil, what a bad situation they found themselves in. Continue
There
to be
we go.
slammed,
Took you a
almost
second.
sandwiched between many, many trios here. And the material
Hey,
count is
unbelievable.
looking very
Who's
low.
winning
I
after
like that they're
this?
trying to fish their way
Click.
back into this game here.
Yeah.
However, it is not looking good for this trio.
Bro, did you see
Yeah, it's
my
almost one
message
of those
on Twitter?
situations, Monster, where you know
No,
as the
I
game
haven't
continues,
checked
if they
Twitter. Hold
don't
up.
find
Bro, I
any
gotta get this
resources
stuff
that
to
are left
Facts
behind,
and
because
Click.
you know it's going to be all looted.
Facts?
They almost might be
Yeah.
I hate nobody
forced
left
to
from
lose that
Facts,
situation, having
bro.
to find elimination sooner
What up?
or later. Possess Ralphie Diego plays as a team that we saw in an early skirmish. What was it, a 4 or 5 team scuffle at the top side of the map? They immediately made their way out
What
towards the
the
south side of the
heck?
map. But I still
What's up,
think
my
I
star?
worry just a little bit about
What's
You're
up?
popping
What is
off.
this
I see
message
that.
request?
Still left
What?
up in this game. Surge is going to be one of the
Wait,
most
Spec, mute me on
disastrous
stream. I
for
don't know
some
if I
teams that might not
should be
prepared
saying
for
this
it.
out loud.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 second.
He's just getting beamed, trying to fly up in the sky. That's one of the things you have to really watch out for. The Void Orb can only take you so far. You're going to get caught gliding up, and a lot of that damage is going to be there. But for now, I think Ritual, Cold, Peterbot, they know another
Yup,
trio
I'll be
went
back.
up toward this mountain.
Yo,
so
how
they're
are you,
just
North
not
Star?
trying to lose focus, go for the boss, and trying to
Oh,
get
well,
beamed.
well.
So
What's
now
up,
the
Raiden?
third team's up there. It's just
How
going
are
to
you?
make it a little bit more risky for all 3 of the trios, not just Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual.
And notice with every island that gets
Peterbot's on
occupied, so
island,
does
bro,
the
of
very
course.
Yeah.
prestigious material that comes with it. All that brick
Going
being
for Invis going.
taken straight into another team's hands here.
They're just sitting in their
Peterbot,
box,
Cold, and
waiting.
Ritual have to make a decision quickly now, as they haven't picked up any eliminations, and
There's 3
you know, it's very
teams.
telling
Wait,
so far. Of
Four-
the
It's
strength
3
of the
teams
squad.
full dead.
We all knew that Peterbot
there's
might
4
have
teams
taken
on
a fight
island.
early on against the trio nearby, but it seems like that didn't end up working out in their favor. Meanwhile, Bolts Rapid and Kanata right now, only 230 damage above the threshold. It must be extremely high given that we saw them kind of in an early game clash. And they're not content with this high ground spot. They want to get out of here. Too many teams are up top. It seems like they're going to be the first to go.
Yeah, and not only that, but from what we've seen throughout the group stages, we can even throw the play-in stages, watching a couple of these streams.
Bro, the
isn't
boss is so
easiest place
confused.
to get Surge for a lot of these teams, especially if you're down below. But Ritual, Peterbot, Cold, they did not take an early game fight, but they followed teams around to try to get their
Peterbot
Surge
and them
early.
are
They're
533 above.
above that damage threshold, really
Dang.
setting the tone and the pace. And you see how passive they're playing. I feel like they're almost waiting for another one of those teams to either disengage off the
91
island or
alive
start
is
the boss. When the
insane,
boss
bro.
gets started, you know there's so much destruction and chaos to the builds. I feel like that's when they're going to try to
Clicks
make a
is
move.
396
Definitely
above
would
at
be
the
a
moment.
prime opportunity
Nice.
to take a fight. Quanti, Edgy, and Bila,
Quanti is
even
going-
though
is he
they
going
got
deeper into Storm?
that little skirmish.
Oh no, he's not.
You could
He's not.
see that
Probably.
the pickup was good for Edgy and Bila. Quanti getting them back in the game. However,
Like, I don't think
they
I've
are still
ever
below
seen
the surge now. There are
Clicks
shots
have
happening
problems with
just on the
Surge
edge
this
of the
season,
zone
to
here,
be
so
honest.
we should see Quanti and
Quanti
team
and all
get a
them
little
are
bit active
below.
here shortly. However, I'm wondering, is that his team actually? Is he's the
They're
furthest
105
behind
below.
right now? No, it's looks like Soneto and Veer's
Dang,
trio
bro. They better
battling
get
on
on
the
it.
edge.
Chat predictions on who's winning.
There's Power, Polis, and Listen. They've again been contested, and still here's a team that didn't finish their fight either.
You got in my chat so quick.
Looks like Okus might be back in the game.
Because I have your
Let's see if I see any
stream
of those
open as
teammates
well.
nearby, because
course
it
you
was,
do.
believe,
I was
Bucky
waiting-
and
I was
Brady that
waiting
went
for you to
down
say
very
something like
early
that.
on. Can he
That's
get
why I
the
have
lead?
it
That's gonna be
open.
the big question. Luckily for him,
They're
he's
getting hurt.
finally leaving away
Power
from
and all them
Fox's
are probably
luggage
gonna die to
for
Storm
Powerless and
Surge.
Polus. They're continuously falling further and further below the threshold. A big shot like that.
They're
from Powerless
260
takes a
below.
little bit of that pressure, but you can
Yeah,
see it's
somebody's
not
dying to
going
Storm
be
Surge,
enough.
bro.
Still
They all are.
140
Yeah, they're
below.
dead.
Out come the splashes, the
They're
heals
in a
for the
fight
team,
right now,
but they
too.
have to start getting
They're trying to
proactive.
get
They have to
refresh.
this damage, otherwise they'll be left with nothing and no
Well,
damage.
better act
And
fast.
what's crazy about that, they could have gotten the elimination onto Oaken.
Yeah,
but it
they're
looks like the
desperate right now.
Surge did
315
that
above.
for them, so
And they're just
more
holding.
damage
Yeah, they're
lost because
they're
they couldn't
cooked.
find a chance, and
Yep,
it looks
they're all
like
dead.
Curly, Virgo, and Noxie's patience pays off here, as they were also under surge pressure, but look at that. 3 eliminations come walking into their box. Now they
It's
have all the
wraps,
damage
bro.
that they need, and they are very much in this game right now.
0
Rapid
builds
Bulls
and
Canada,
like
a
300
bit
below
split
Storm
apart
Surge.
from
You're
one
done
another,
for,
also
bro.
fishing for damage right now, and you can see
Yep.
they are victims of this surge as
Here
well.
he goes.
Very
Still
hurt
haven't showed
players
clicks yet.
starting to
Yep.
take place here.
Clicks is 188 above.
Still, they find themselves right on the edge.
It's almost
is
like a
not
blessing and a curse being
They
one
need
of
it
the
soon,
premier
though.
teams
They're-
in the lobby, because we
Oh,
always
there
talk
we
about
go.
how much space
They're-
they're
oh,
able to
never
play
mind,
from
they're
top of
350
Demon
above again.
Dojo on the mountains, all
Who?
the way down
I
to
think
Pumpkin
Zoe-
Pipes,
Zoe just
almost
got a
into
lot
the
of
Shatter
surge.
Span, Dropper Muzz, Rise, and Yapko. That means they're not going to be able to get as much surge. They're going to have to go on the hunt for it.
Oh.
If things don't go their way, exactly this will happen. Below the threshold, on the hunt, trying to find some heals. The rest of the team still trying to find the shots that they need. Kanata finding an opportunity to backside his zone. That's Mason.
Bro, a lot
That's
of teams
Chance.
are below.
That's Donnie. But they're still below. Even with opportunities like that, they still have
Looks
to find
is-
more.
400
These shots
above.
Kanata are putting down are
Nice.
what we would call clutch
Chilling.
shots right now. They're giving him the damage he needs, but the clock is ticking.
Rapid and
Now,
bolts.
here's the problem. You have bolts
Wait,
that
what
go
the
heck?
for heals
It's showing
right now
clicks.
and then
Let's
they're
go.
just
Third.
trickling behind. Meanwhile, clicks.
It
Yonzo,
just
Bam
reset
Bam
their
Boom getting
surge,
active
bro.
right now.
What?
Also
Yeah, they're
below the
100 below.
surge. They're gonna find elimination.
Now they're
They need
60
more
above.
damage.
They were like
Thompson
300
wants-
above,
they find him as well.
and now they're
this
all
is
of a
gonna be
sudden
the saving
below.
grace for this trio.
That's
They need
weird.
the siphon to
Now they're
start
two-
ticking
they're already
here.
back to
There
almost
it is.
300
It's
above,
gonna
though.
keep them alive and healthy now. Water sprites are
It's
down.
my go, bro.
And what a close one for Clicks. Eonzo
Clicks is
and
missing a
Batman
lot of
moving there,
hits, I'm not gonna
as
lie.
they were nearly sent back to the lobby, and what a refresher as well. So
Clicks
much
is getting
material being
jumped.
picked up here.
Oh no, and we finally tuned back in.
Oh, yeah,
Bolton
I'm way
now
of-
by
I'm-
himself.
I'm
Kanata
ahead of you.
Rapid both out. Finally finds
Wait, does
his
he make
way
it out
up
alive?
the damage threshold.
Yeah.
Instantly back down below. 9. He gets ticked by 1, but it finally turns off, but immediately back on. That just goes to show how grueling and stacked this lobby is. I think from here to the rest of the game, it might not
Now I'm
even
watching
shut off,
bolts.
so
Oh, the
Bolts
team
knows
that's on them.
activity
Oh,
is
Click's got a
going to
kill.
be key. He
Yeah.
has to continue to look
North
and
said
backside
hi to
these
you.
zones
North
and
Star.
take advantage
What's
of
up,
these
North
teams that are
Star?
fighting each other.
Wow, what a call. Boat says, you know what? I got to get closer. I need to get in the action right now. Otherwise, I am going to
Let's
get
go.
Bolts is
right
pushing
back
teams.
to the
Oh my
lobby.
god, it's another
Look,
team.
He finds a little bit of a refresher. That's going to be
Bro,
a
Bolts
moment
is alone pushing a trio.
for him here. Let's go
Oh,
ahead
now
and
he's
have
running.
something to work with. Back to his base he goes. He wants to play the
I was
range
like,
game,
there's
but
no
knows
way.
he put metal down. He's gonna
Oh,
have to end up
Rapid and
working through that,
the other
and
one are
instead
already
he
dead.
starts looking
It's
towards
just
the
Bolts.
opposite direction
Rapid
here.
and Nada are
Bolts
dead?
doesn't
Yeah.
find tags now. It's
No
gonna
way,
be
bro.
all over here shortly in
Holy
a couple
cell.
moments.
I thought it was
Yeah, you
Kanata.
can definitely just kind of put him on the
Yeah,
clock.
well,
145,
it is
that's
Kanata,
about,
but-
like 5 good shots.
He
with
changed
that.
it to
almost
Kanata.
everybody-
He's really given an opportunity. Brick,
Oh yeah,
metal,
he
super
did that in
hard to break
OG.
through
I
that.
think it's an
To try to
OG
get what you
name.
need.
Oh.
On
That's
the
why
other
he
side of the
changed
map,
it.
You see in Storm Search really
And to be
dictating
fair,
a
he did
lot
start
of what
playing
we're
good
seeing
in
here
OG
today.
when
Ritual
he did
goes
it, so.
down. Peterbot and Cold only 42 above that damage threshold.
Oh, no,
Even with the
Ritual's down.
medallion,
Holy,
they're still
Peterbot
not finding
is
those
moving,
opportunities
bro.
to get what they need without risking it all.
It's
Peterbot
Champion
has
better
Fight
not
Clips'
lose,
medal.
bro.
Victor V's trio set up
The
and
invis?
find a
Yeah.
full elimination. Peterbot and Cold forced to actually
No,
back
that's
off
the
here.
Muzz medallion,
They
bro.
were
You
gonna
should have
retreat
seen him
all
whenever
He's
they were
insane
playing
with
with him.
that.
But no, a shortcoming there. Couldn't actually get to
Like,
the
that's-
so
Crack-
instead,
bleh,
they have to work
crack
their way around.
clicks.
Cold left
It's
solo
scary
now.
watching Muzz run around in
Here.
endgame with
This
that.
is a full
I
refresh
know.
back to the loop that they left behind here
Dude,
on
his
the island.
movement is
Very
amazing.
smart and tactical retreat here. However, they will have to play this out as a two-man team. Talk about and
Peterbot, Cold, and
you just
Ritual.
never know
Oh,
what's
Ritual's
gonna
dead.
happen.
Peterbot and
Oh my god,
Final
120,
stage.
120 clicks.
On
Oh
top.
my god, what a
Told me
beam.
that Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual will be in such a desperate situation.
is going crazy,
come
bro.
game one, I'd say you were lying. winning for sure.
For some reason, though, I don't even feel too.
Yo, they're
too
chilling.
worried. It's Peterbot. It's cold. It's two of the most individually skilled players that we have in.
Wait,
this
Ritual
game right
died?
now. I feel like if anybody can make
What?
it work
Yeah,
as a
Ritual's dead.
duo, it is gonna be them.
Ha!
A team that
Uh-oh, this is the start of the downfall.
in the group stages from second place to first.
Poyo and them are
Angels,
chilling.
Acorn, and
They're
Poyo,
215 above
some of the
right
most
now.
experienced team in the lobby in terms
They're
of
good
both
on
NCS
heals and
championships.
movement.
One of the things that we saw in that group stages
All
was
of them
they
are
were
still
struggling
alive.
a little bit when it came to Surge. That kind of dictated and forced their hand in certain situations. But it's great to see they learned from their mistakes. In Zone
Oh my
7, they're
God, what a call from Zoe.
271 above that threshold.
And a team that's not too
53
very far
alive,
off.
dude.
Sphinx
I could
over
not.
the
I don't know how these people do it,
Looking
man.
like
It's
they need to
insane.
get absolutely active here.
I guess that's what
Full-on
8 years
fight
of
right
playing the
now.
game
Jacko,
gets
Buzz, and
you.
Rise getting into the box of another trio there. Talk about chaos unfolding right now.
It looks like the server
And
lag
the
calmed
feeds starting
down,
to
bro.
light up here to really reflect the danger in the lobby.
I'm seeing Mason go down, Curve, two different teams losing players, even Donnie, Sphinx though. the
Flix
IG
only has
of the
100
team,
AR ammo
with
though.
167 below the damage threshold. There's a lot of pressure for him to try to figure out what is the game plan, especially with one of the farthest pulls in the
Dead!
lobby. Now you
Dead!
have the fact
Dead!
that after Surge, Cooper just got taken down because of it. Now it's up to
Oh my
him
God,
to
he got a
heal.
kill.
By the looks of it, they do
my
not
king.
have a lot of resources to heal this. 7 seconds
Flix, you're the
left,
GOAT.
25 HP. He's looking to try to hold this
My
spot,
king.
hold the line.
You're
1
insane.
HP in a dream. Badil has it as well. They're getting pressured from all around. Sphinx goes down. Badil can only take
Big
2 ticks, but now he's
clicks.
above the damage threshold. He just needs to figure out a way to survive, but out of materials, out of time.
Where did Riley
they
go, bro?
down.
She said she'd be right back.
She probably just went on mute and is watching it.
The tags there to go ahead and give the deal just a moment.
Oh,
away
she
from the
left.
Surge, however,
Yeah, she
It's
left
just
the
a
call
matter
and
of
said,
time before
she
the
said
rest of
I'll
the
be
line
right
caught
back,
up.
and then
fully healthy
She's probably
now.
not going
Peterbot
back.
Cold jump up to the high ground here. This is
400 above clicks
I would
now.
say
It's
an
400
act of
AR ammo, bro.
desperation right now
What
to
a
put up
refresh.
the flex. They
It's
don't
Peterbot
really
and
have the
Cold,
mats
that's
to hold
it.
this out, however,
They're like
pumping their
250
chest
above.
out, trying to look bigger than they
Fred's
really
like, I
are
need your
here,
boyfriend to
and
sell.
avoiding
Oh, I'm
damage
watching
at the low
clicks.
ground. Quixiamzo, Batman, Booga. Here's my favorite team, I think, to take the weekend.
Is he
Situated
chilling? I know you're
very,
ahead of me.
Very
Yeah.
comfortably here. Come
They're chilling in a box.
this
They're
mid-game
they're
right now,
rotating.
or
They're about to
actually, I should
rotate.
say the end game as we're starting to inch our way towards it. But Cold and Peterbot,
Peterbot and
starting to
Cold
get
are putting.
things
They
back
just
under
killed
control now
Zeus,
from the high ground.
or they got
This is usually
knock,
the stage
and
of the game where
they're about
really
to get their
everybody's kind
finish.
of going through
They're
battles
just
down
absolutely
below. They
beaming
don't
everyone
have
from
too much
height.
time to look up, and that's a blessing for Cold and Peterbot.
I need
As
clicks
soon
on
as the
height,
duo
bro.
or trio sees it, they
They're-
usually like to
they're
try to
not
make
height
this
yet.
play, and you see a lot of
But
their
they're rotated.
resources being
Yeah, I know.
split between the
They're
teams
actually
because they don't
far.
have a lot
They need to
left. And
like
that's where
it's
you see it.
max
Peek into the
rotate for
code.
them.
Clicks is seeing that as a sign of weakness. We can see a potential Clicks and Yamso Bat and Booga high ground retake.
Oh, what a play would that be? They're eyeing things up. They're trying to decide as they're the furthest team to rotate here. Plenty of charges left and a Void Oni mask as well. So they're not going to have a single problem rotating
Oh, they're
through
about
the
to
rest of this
mask right
endgame.
onto
Meanwhile,
people.
Cold and Peterbot only have 2 or
Who?
3 charges.
Click?
up top.
Clicks, yeah, they're in a
So
fight
much
now.
different story, but Clicks, Yamso,
They have
Batman,
teams
Booga
on each
land
side of them.
themselves in a world of trouble here. Teams everywhere.
Well, you look at the
Forced to go
zone
through
and
the
you
heavy
see,
maps
look at the
now.
people above.
I
To
know.
get up off the layer.
Alive,
Batman
and
Booga's
you're
the
like,
last to
well,
jump off, but it seems
well,
like
Clicks
they
is safe.
have now gather themselves a moment here.
Good.
Jacko, Muzz, and Rise, though, are running things on a low ground. They seem to have
Muzz,
this
Rise,
fully under
and all
control
that,
at the
and
moment.
Dropcore or
Yeah,
whatever.
36, it's not-
They're
Yeah,
chilling.
because-
They're
confidence for Storm
Yapko,
Surge, but they
they're
know at this
chilling
stage
on
of the game,
bottom.
It's gonna be more than enough. Agers, Acorn, Poyo, they find another elimination, and they move to the front side of zone.
I
You
feel like-
kinda notice
I
they're
feel like
staying
Rise
away
can
from
get
that
top
ultimate
5.
low ground.
Poyo
feel
and
like you can probably
Agers,
get, like,
That's
third.
the
they're
desperation
780
comes in from a lot of
above.
those teams trying to scrape together any bit of
Is it
placement
just
points.
Poyo and Aegis? Like, is it?
No,
About
it's
five
all
Is it like
teams.
Acorn die?
were really the favorites
I'm pretty
to
sure
take
it's
the
all
weekend
full
away, and
teams
most of them
except
are
for
still
Peterbot
in
and
this
Cold.
game right
Pretty sure
now.
they're the only
Gonna
duo.
make for a very
Uh-huh.
interesting game one here.
Peterbot's
I could be
doing
wrong.
so look
Acorn,
like,
though,
just like you
flying
did.
too close to the
Clicks
sun.
and
Globals.
Clicks and them just jumped into a box and took one kid out.
Did
they kill somebody?
Yeah, like absolutely
Yeah.
destroyed him. Now that Yamso's tarping them into circle. Or
WZO.
Threats and Booga still alive right now, working their low ground spot.
It was big clutches by Booga
Threats and
that kept
Booga are
him in
sitting
to
on
get
low
him to
ground.
this stage, and now we're seeing another
Cheese is dead.
opportunity with Threats by his side. This is a
Uh-oh.
dude that has so much experience with
Booga
last
fell
year's
off, bro.
FNCS,
I'm gonna be
with a
honest.
big knock in the backside of the
Agers
zone.
just killed
Agers,
2
Poyo, and
people.
Acorn, though, looking like they
And got
will
mad
not be
refresh.
stopped at any opportunity in turn. They take down and bulldoze through every trio in front of them.
This is crazy.
Pollo,
Big
Agers,
eliminations there.
and
So
they're all
big.
alive
Let's get in
still.
that.
Agers and
Sandman just died.
Somehow Peterbot and Cold still have high ground, but for how much longer?
Clix isn't on high ground yet.
Here, and they're putting a little bit of pressure down. You can see it's just wood build.
Agers is
They're
rotating
completely
in a
out.
circle.
Cold gets knocked down. Agers goes for height. Pollo and Acorn have it now,
Agers is
and
going
they're
for height.
building up, and it's fully secured
Agers,
here.
Pollo, and
No one
them
is
have
gonna
height.
be
They
able
have
to
height.
stop
Thought
them
P
from
was
here
on height.
out. The zone's getting
Not
small.
anymore.
They
Peterbot
drop
fell
up?
down. Peterbot's chasing Clix.
Bro.
Never mind.
Better not.
Now he's not. Cold and Ritual
gonna
are both
get-
dead. It's just Peterbot. He's in Storm.
He's just
playing
get a
Storm.
solo clutch, bro.
He just almost got a kill.
Oh my god.
He just got a kill. He just got
No,
2 kills.
Somebody kill him. Somebody kill him, please.
He's still alive. He's rotating in.
Somebody kill him.
He's using Invis
Rise.
Cracked Rise.
Yeah, no, he's abusing that.
Oh
Oh my god.
Oh my-
I swear, if he wins this game, I
Kill
will shoot
threats.
myself. Clix killed Booga. MP just killed Zoe.
Oh my
He just
word.
killed Zoe.
He almost just hit Clix.
I don't know.
He just
Yeah,
got
he just killed
cracked.
Clix.
He just killed Clix. What? Peter's
Clix was
insane.
dead. He died. Let's go. Finally.
Oh.
Thank God.
Because he ran into a trio, bro.
Position, but let's turn our focus to who could win this game right now.
Is
Yeah,
Clix's
ran
whole
into
trio
the-
dead? I don't see
Yeah.
anybody. Yeah, they're dead.
Work their way towards
Dang.
eliminations. There's still 2 teams left.
Yapko.
They got 5th.
Japco's gonna get one, and Agers is the first to fall, but a trade happens, and it's all going down now, Jacob. It's up to Muzz here. Can he clutch it up?
Muzz is dead. Pollo just fell. He's trying to keep height. It's Pollo. It's
Pollo
1v2. 1v2.
Pollo wins 100%.
2v1.
Maybe. He's dead. No, he loses. Oh my.
Pollo wins. Trust.
Yeah, he's gonna. No, he's dead as
Pollo
Storm.
wins this.
He's alive still.
Pollo wins.
Very small.
Nah, how?
There's the heal up. It's all up to visuals now. It's
He's dead. Yeah, he won.
Pollo does
I
not
told you, bro.
lose.
Holy cow, bro.
Matters, and he will win game number 1.
I was not expecting that.
Witness, I thought the clutches were over. First Donnie in the group stages, then 20 in
I
the
told you,
LCQ. Now Pollo on the biggest stage in the Major 1 finals, showing
That was
that
insane.
this roster change for him was worth it.
What a game. And then for everyone to put all the focus on the other teams, you start to forget who Pollo really is, what he did all of last year. There's a reason his name has been amongst the conversation of the greats, the best on NA. Take a look at Acorn, Agers, and Pollo's highlight reel here come the end game. What a clash. What a game number 1 as this stage was truly set for us here.
That was a good old classic situation of Peterbot popping off, and his former duo just said, anything you can do, I can do better. In the tightest of situations, 8 eliminations for him, 14 for the team. We know who's in first place.
That's insane.
Zeke, Kelly, Vivid. What did you think of that madness?
Oh my God.
Bro, like I just
Game number-
screamed.
No.
Oh
No.
my.
No, a game.
It's
that
only
I
game
thought-
1, bro.
I really believe.
We have 5
for, like,
more
a
of these.
moment- like one moment that like Peterbot. Was
I
gonna solo
genuinely
clutch
thought
that
Peter
game.
was
Like,
gonna
I really
clutch.
did for like one
Yeah,
moment.
that was
believe.
scary.
And to have Pollo come out and win game number 1 is like crazy poetic. I mean, guys, 14 elimination victory royale in a setting where the best trios are on one bus. And I just watched that.
That is serendipity if I have ever seen it. To have Peterbot's incredible solo run be outplayed by his old duo mate Pollo, going one after another, having Agers go down on height. Pollo then a solo having to drop down for the 1v2. That's just game number 1, Vivid.
We could probably, you know, Zeke was like, you know, we could probably talk about Peterbot, you know, for the whole entire pre-show if we really wanted to. I feel like we could talk about this game for the rest of the show. There was so much to kind of break down. but it just came down to the clutches. I mean, that of course
That was crazy.
is going to steal the highlight. Poyo, what an incredible job. Jacob caught it. He
Let's
knew he
check
had to wait for
leaderboard.
his life and letting the
We got
storm do the
Poyo
work there.
first,
Finally
Visual
letting that Siphon
second,
come in,
Peterbot
have the
third,
confidence
Buzz
to take
fourth,
the
Pat
fight over.
Licks fifth.
Wow.
I don't know who
hey,
encrypted
wow.
sixth.
I am shocked.
Degen
I
They all
seventh,
get different
Bugha
points based on
eighth,
kills.
No. Okay, look.
kills
we're gonna go
and
to a break.
placement.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll have collected ourselves. I will not.
That's
have,
crazy.
and
They don't-
we'll
it's not
talk
like a
about
team
what
event.
happened in that last game. Stick with us. We'll be back right after this.
How long till next game? 3 minutes.
Yeah. Are you watching Click still, or are you watching
No, I watched the
Fortnite? 'Cause it was actually
yeah.
no delay.
I don't think it's no delay. I think it's just less than.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine.
This doesn't add up.
I've been saving so much with Dash Pass, I can buy whatever.
What? No.
I saved $6 on my grocery order, so I figured I'd get a clone to do my shows for me. How are you? Where are you from? Albuquerque.
Wait, Blake is in finals?
Okay.
$0 delivery fees.
I
on
didn't
dog
think
tours.
Blake qualified,
I got
man.
me an opera singer that sings me compliments. She's so nice. Dash Pass savings.
And now we have a whole bunch of commercials.
Just watch the YouTube one.
Oh, is it on YouTube?
hmm
Um. Nice.
No ways.
What?
The Spec Live liked my post.
What's up, 2 times?
Wait, when did you start following me?